G'day, and welcome back to Derriere Farms. Well, I had hoped that today we would be talking about patch 1.3 and not asking the question, where is patch 1.3? Hopefully, most of you guys aren't having too many problems with the game so far. I know I'm having a few bugs and a few crashes. So, I'm looking forward to the patch. I'm also looking forward to hopefully the equipment that gets fixed in the patch that bug reports have been submitted for. Now, we were told at the beginning of February, when the first set of fact sheets were put out, that there would be a patch coming. In 2 weeks, and it followed roughly the same trend, or should have followed the same trend as December's patch, where we got the first set of fact sheets at the beginning of December, we got the second set of fact sheets, and then shortly afterwards, I believe it was on the following Tuesday, we got the patch. Well, that means we should have got the patch in 2 weeks. Give them a day or two grace to figure out maybe a few extra bugs that they can't fix or that they're having a hard time fixing. But then the patch should be out. And I watched the Farm Sim show yesterday, and I've also spoken to a couple of other YouTubers, just in emails to see if anything, Giants partners, to see if they have heard anything. Not that they necessarily could talk about it if they have, but the general consensus seems to be, and even from DJ Goham, who is the brand ambassador for North America, the consensus seems to be, where is the patch? They don't even have any news apart from it is coming soon. Now it seems that Giants is in a bit of damage control mode, because last week they put out a news release, a tweet, talking about, well, Farming Simulator 22, free content update number 2 coming soon. And they talked briefly about the patch. Here's what they had to say. We're working hard on a series of optimizations, basically to do with last gen hardware having trouble and crashing. Well, I've got new gen hardware and it's still crashing. These issues will hopefully will be resolved with patch 1.3. They then go on to state, of course, there's a lot more. The price fluctuations display will now display minimum and maximum prices over the year, kind of like the old system did in Farming Simulator 19, where you saw what the high and the low was. Contract progress notification has gotten added. I'm not sure what that means. Because we're already told when we complete a contract. It says contract on field 18 or field 22 is finished. So unless there's something new, I don't see what's changing. They also state that the Claas Lexion 8900 is going to receive wheels in the US configuration. Let's see. Lexion 8900. So wide top. Okay, so I guess the tree will have an option between those tracks and those wheels. And the other thing is, and this one is the one that confuses me, the Magnum 400, so not the 340, the 400, will receive power drive transmission. Well, I'm playing the unpatched version of the game, Magnum 400 power drive. Okay, so they're correcting what's listed here versus the information on the screen. Okay, whoop-de-doo, minor fix. Okay, and then expect even more bug improvements and fixes. We're currently compiling the changelog and we'll share it with you when the patch is available to download. Then today, they released, I'm trying to think of the name of the platform, TikTok. They released a TikTok update saying, patch coming soon with free content. Let me rephrase that. It was basically a 1-minute TikTok of different versions of the new content running in the field, spreading manure, doing things like that. The patch part was kind of an afterthought. So I don't know what's going on with Giants. I don't know whether they're having more trouble fixing the bugs that they thought they could get fixed in time fixed, whether they've encountered a whole new set of bugs. I don't know. The Farm Sim Show doesn't know. And they have Kermit, who's the Giants representative for North America, on the show on a regular basis. And apparently he was lurking in the audience, but didn't say much. I have a feeling all these new tweets and updates are Giants' attempt to do damage control. Because, as DJ Goham said, there is, and it's not in the forums, I don't know if it's being deleted or kept at bay in the official Giants forums, but on his channel, and I looked, and on several other channels, there is a lot of anger and resentment towards Giants, especially from console players who seem to have it worse than us PC players. Some of the comments are bordering on hatred. Well, I think that's taking a little bit too far. I mean, it's a game. I love the game. I play it all the time. I have 250 some hours on this map alone, let alone this is my main Let's Play map, as you can see. This is the one I started from scratch for my first tutorial video, and I've just kept growing it from there. I want the bugs to be fixed as much as the next person, and I'm willing to give Giants the benefit of the doubt. If, and only if, they do us the decency of keeping us updated. A simple admission of failure, and they seem to be incapable of admitting failure, but a simple line such as, we were hoping to have certain bugs worked out, but these have not been fixed yet, hence the delay in the patch, would suffice and would put an end. Well, I won't say put an end, but it would put a huge damper on the amount of hatred comments that are being directed towards Giants right now. Right now, they're losing face because they haven't delivered a product that they promised 2 weeks ago. Technically 2, give them a couple of days grace period. So we're now into the end of February for something that was announced at the beginning of February. Giants, keep us updated. Most people, and I'll use that term, most people understand when something's not working right and you explain it properly to them. I don't want a patch, as I'm sure most of you don't want a patch, that doesn't work or doesn't fix what's going wrong in the game. And oh boy, I gotta get rid of some of this honey. Like I said, when I was growing up on the farm, and when it was slow in the winter time, I took a job selling computers on the weekends so would milk the cows in the morning. I'd go work in the city during the day, come back, milk the cows, rinse and repeat. It brought in some extra income for myself and the farm. But the one thing it taught me in customer service was under-promise and over-deliver. You don't do the opposite. You don't over-promise and under-deliver, which in my opinion is what Giants has done here. They promised a patch 2 weeks ago. Well, again, give them the grace. So they promised the patch would be out probably sometime last week. And then they put out a news release and a TikTok post that talks more about the free content that they're giving away. Oh, we should be so lucky, than they do about what the patch is actually going to fix, which I'm quite happy to wait for until a patch is released. But more importantly, when is the patch coming? And you don't have to go into details. Just say something like I said earlier. Something simple like, yes, the patch is coming. We've experienced a few more problems than we thought we would. Hence the delay. Keep it simple, but update your customers. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the situation. I know a lot of you are anxiously awaiting the patch. So, sound off in the comments. Tell me whether you think Giants is doing a good job communicating. And tell me, more importantly, what you are hoping gets fixed in the patch. I will, of course, do my best to bring you any news as soon as I hear it. Take care, and thank you for watching.